all about the healing. What up, doe? What up, doe? What up, doe? With my peeps, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. You know what's up. Everything ain't about you. Come on here, sit down, watch this video, click off like everybody else. Don't come on here with that hate. We ain't receiving that. If you can't get through this video without hating on somebody, don't watch it. All right? Day ones, day twos, and new news. What up? And I love you. Right? So, like, share, subscribe. Hype it up. You already know what's up. All right. So, with that being said, just a disclaimer. Like, the comments, very good, very good comments, very interactive. Just to piggyback on that right quick, if you don't want to hear this, just scroll on, okay? But for those of you that would particular, you know who you are. I just want to say yes, these videos, this energy is very draining. Is very I'm talking about the comments from yesterday. You know who you are. It's very draining. It was very confusing because I know that the energy that I was picking up, they already know that they already know that collective, that you see them, that you know what they have done, you know who they are. You see them through and through. You don't want to have nothing to do with them. But to clarify and to say again, they think that they're going to be able to be successful this time because they are paying a lot of money. And if it's not somebody that's paying a lot of money, then in their mind, meaning mental illness, they think in their mind that they are going to change the narrative. They're going to change or dominate the thing, either by force, by bullying, take it by force, by spell work, paying for it, or in some type of way, they're trying to figure out a way that they can one-up you and turn the dynamics about the power. This is about a power grab. See, to us, it don't mean nothing, but to them, it's everything. I tried to do that series on the power, on the 48 laws of power. It is actually people who think like that. Think about those laws, who operate their life through and through those laws of who holds the power. Whoever holds the power, they have the upper hand. But like I said yesterday, what is the use of holding the power if you don't know what to do with that power? If you're not utilizing that power correctly, what is the use? If you holding the power, gonna put you in that ground, or it's going to jeopardize your soul and your salvation, what is the use of having that? You gonna run yourself in the ground to think to say you have to say you hold the power? To say that, to validate some type of ego, to play some type of game, that in the interim, that really don't mean nothing. Because when you in that ground, what is that power gonna do for you? If you haven't done what you were supposed to do, acted the way you were supposed to act, and if you have not fulfilled your purpose and your destiny on in this timeline, what is holding the power and the one-up game gonna do for you? Once you in the ground, once it matters, it really matters when you in the ground, and it's time for you to be accountable for your actions, for what you did, for what you fulfilled, for what it is that you accomplished at a time such as this, a very, very important time. And all you can talk about is how you one up somebody, how you hold the power, how you fed your ego along the many lines of people that you destroyed, people that you hurt, people that you damaged. And you talking about you held the you hold the power, you powerful. No, no, no. No. That's not how it go. The game and the thing is the person who holds the power has the responsibility. Know that they hold the power with, and the power holds a great responsibility. Not holding the power just to say that you're holding the power, and that with that power you just getting ready to destroy, and you getting ready to compromise and hurt and damage other people so you can feel good and so you can look good. That's not it. That's not it. So, with that being said, that's why I said that this is very, very important. And even though this makes... Hold on a second. I'll be fit in a second. I'm going to hold this thought. Hold on. That's why I say that this is very, very important. Even though it's draining, when I see it, I get disgusted. When I see it, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk about it. But at the end of the day, when you leave comments and you let me know that you needed to hear it, that lets me know no matter how many times that I have to say it, no matter how many times I have to read it, somebody need to hear it. So thank you for those comments. Thank you for letting me know that. Because I get so tired and discouraged when this stuff come up. Because I'm tired of talking about these people. I'm disgusted with them and I'm sick of them. But somebody needs to hear it. So, thank you. You all who comment it all the time. For those of you that don't comment, you send emojis. Thank you. Because every little bit helps to motivate me to keep running down the same foolishness every day. All right, so hold on a second. All right, so I was saying thank you. So you guys know who you are, and I was saying to those of you that normally comment, thank you as well. All the comments, thank you. I read each and every one of them. All right. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, so what we have here, okay, so this right, I'm gonna give you when I first laid the cards, what came to me. When I laid the cards, what came down to me. This is for some of you, is that some of you you have a decision to make, or you pondering over something, This decision that you make, you feel like you are not equipped, you're not knowledgeable, you're naive, you don't have the knowledge and the wisdom or clarity to make this decision. This is bothering you. This is whatever this is. It's something that you feel like you need to make a decision that you need to make. Some of you is about outside of you. Some of it is you're battling something concerning spiritually, concerning your gifts, and in respect, it could be your gifts are elevating and you're not believing you're not believing in it. It's something that you're battling with here. That's what I got when I first laid them down. But the thing here is that God is saying whatever decision you make concerning this thing, concerning your gifts, concerning this thing outside of you, it will be it's going to be okay because you're protected. Whatever decision you make is protected. So protected mean that if it is no right or wrong. But for us, living a human experience, we go through things and we say that we made a mistake because things didn't pan out the way we thought they were going to pan out. So we later on, once we fully go through that thing and we see that, hey, I went this way, I could have went that way, I made this decision and went this way, or made this decision and it just didn't turn out right. I should have just did that. I just should have just followed my first mind and did that. I shouldn't have did this. I made a mistake. Well, in spirituality and things like this, there is no mistakes, there are lessons. Whichever way, road or path that you choose, it's okay because you're going to learn from it. It's an experience. It's for you to make either or, because in either or, if you made the decision and later on you said, oh yeah, that was the right decision, I did that because I didn't have to go through that and that, I made the right decision. Well, you learned from that point, from that pivotal point, you learned what to do and what not to do, where you want to go, what you want to experience and what you don't. So again, in this situation, there is no right or wrong. You're protected regardless. If you got to go the long route or you got to go the short route, you're protected. Something about gifts. Now, and you're conflicted. You're not sleeping at night. You have an anxiety about this thing. And God says, stop it. Just make a decision. Just make a decision and stand on that thing. And walk the path. You making too much of a big deal over something that is already protected. It's protected because regardless, God is going to protect whatever decision you make. God is going to make sure that the outcome is going to be in your better good. Even if it's wrong, even if it take you the long route, God is going to make sure you're going to get to the point that you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be, and how you're supposed to get there dictates the choice that you make. It's not a right or wrong situation. That's what God means when he say protected. Because God gonna make sure you get to where you need to be, regardless of the choice that you make. So you protect it, so go ahead and make the choice. Same thing with love. I gotta do a love read. Same thing with love. Doesn't make any difference. When I say it doesn't make any difference, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that in a regard to take it lightly. What I'm saying is that some of us are being held back. We're holding ourselves back from love. It's time to love. It's time for someone to come in. It's time to share yourself with another individual. That person is waiting for you. You're waiting for them. You're waiting to come back, to come join together, to be able to take the path, to take this path and this road together. But you can't get to that point because some of you are holding yourself back because you scared to make a decision to put yourself back out there based off of what you've been through. But God says you're protected regardless. If you choose somebody that is not for your highest good, you choose somebody that ain't right, and you didn't pick it up, it won't be a mistake. It'll be a lesson. But you can be rest assured that you will realize way before you will realize that that ain't the person for you before that person can blink an eye. You're not the person you used to be. It ain't gonna take you no long time to figure it out. See, the mistakes we made, mistakes that we made in the past, or the lessons we had to learn in the past, it's not going to be the same lessons that we learn today. So they can learn, they can plot, they can watch, they can do all the things that they big and bad enough to do. And I'm not going to say that for some of us, not even myself, I'm not going to say that we may not fall for it. But what I will say, because we're not perfect, we're not perfect. And we can get caught off guard. But that's why I do these readings, so we won't get caught off guard. So we will always be relevant, that we always stay on point. But still, all in all, we're not perfect. We are human. And we are going to we're going to choose things. We're going to go through things that we must go through to continue to learn the lessons that we have to learn, or we have gotten complacent. And so in that complacency, we got to go through something that we already been through because we didn't catch it. It's always something on why. But fear, holding yourself back, not being, pushing everybody away, not giving anybody a chance because somebody from your past hurt you or somebody from your past did you wrong. You're not the same person you were back in the past when they ran that game on you. You're not the same. The only thing that, I say is when you date or when you go out or when you allow somebody in, you don't allow people in your life and just, you with them, you know them for 2 weeks and you rolling left to the right. No. No. Or you talking to them for 2 weeks on the phone, or you go on a date one time and things is clicking and things is good and you think that it's no. You have to get to know people. And when I say know people, you have to get to know who they really and truly are. And you can't learn nothing. You can't learn what you need to learn about a person in no 2 weeks. You can't learn what you need to learn about somebody in a month. Definitely not getting ready to give my body, my time, and I'm going to give you my time and my effort, but definitely not my body. And I'm going to give you my time and my effort if I'm interested. If you're talking about something, if you hold in my interest, you got to, no. You got to have something more than money. You got to have something more than, you got to have good conversation. You got to be truthful and honest and, about you, who you are, being open and honest about everything, being real, truly allowing me to get a glimpse of who you are. And people just are not able to be vulnerable and be real and honest. It's always a game to be played, and that's the problem with dating and getting to know people. People are to a point where they really don't know themselves and they don't know what they want, which makes things harder for you as a person to get to know anybody. Because the people don't really know who they are. They can't even explain to you who they are. They can't even explain to you what they want because everything has been given to them. Everything's been easy. They throw a little money at you. Okay, then you accommodate them and that's it. No. Go on to the next person. I ain't about that. Right? But I'm saying all that. Give people a chance. Because God's saying that you are protected. There is no right or wrong. It's only lessons. And you will survive. But if you never ever let anybody in, if you never ever let anybody get to know you, if you never ever let anybody open up to you and they open up, that you open up to them and they open up to you, and God have said that you are supposed to join with someone and you and that person supposed to take the path together. You're holding it back because you're scared to let someone in because of people from the past, people that's trying to set you up, people that want you to fail, people that don't want you to, people want to come in and make a fool out of you. People want to send people to you. But you can't go by that. You can't continue to live your life. You got to believe God. If God said that he or she, whatever you want to say, got somebody for you, you need to believe it. And when I say work on you, that's what you work on. See, you done worked on everything else. You done healed everything else. But have you healed your heart to open, to receive that special someone that is that's waiting on you so they can come in and love you? So they can come in and give you the God kind of love, give you the marriage that you're supposed to have, the courting that you're supposed to have, that can make love to your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit. It ain't just about lust. Anybody can lust. Anybody can have sex. But can you make love? Can you make love? Do you know what is required? See, you have the energy. People is lusting after your energy, but has it ever occurred to you that it is somebody that's equivalent to you that can fulfill you and make you feel like you make other people feel? It's somebody that's equivalent to you. You ain't never felt it. You only know how people act about you and your energy. But have it ever occurred that your person that God sent for you is equivalent, will make you feel the same way you make other people feel? It's equivalent to making you feel that way. And that's what I mean by making love to you. A lot of people have not experienced that. You only have experienced lust, not love. Somebody making love to you, meaning you feel love in the touch, you feel love in the mind, mental, you feel loved. Not even, you feel loved, that person don't even have to touch you. You feel loved. You feel complete. You feel fulfilled. And the person haven't even did the total act. So, mind, body, soul, making love to your soul. Mind, soul, and then making love to your spirit. You don't have to touch to make love to somebody's spirit. You don't have to touch them. So when you start to touch them and you love them and you're showing them that you love them and you really truly love them, it's an out-of-body experience. So, don't know why, but somebody needed to hear that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Gotta trust the process. Because you got trust here. God wants you to trust. the process. Trust yourself. Trust your gifts. You are protected. Whatever decision you make, you are protected. You will get to your final destiny. How you get there, it don't matter, as long as you get there. And lastly, God wants you to know, even if you did make the wrong, you took the long route, did it kill you to make the long route? Yeah, you had a lot of bumps and you went through some things, but in the interim, a lot of us that took the long route is glad that we took that long route. Because in taking that long route, you are able to withstand so many things that other people will falter, get weary, can't make it, stop, can't go no further. It made you stronger and more resilient. It didn't kill you. So stop thinking, stop sweating, stop, making things just worse and worrying and anxiety over something that God is already setting up the path, God is already setting it up for success. Regardless, if you take the long route and you got to learn some lessons along the way, as long as you get there, it don't really matter. But if you never make the choice, you never pick a path, that's the problem and the issue, not the path. You're not choosing is the problem. So choose. Trust God, trust yourself, and trust the process. And stop being conflicted and taking yourself through all these unnecessary changes. Now, that could be about anything. Some of you may say, well, I don't got no choice. This could be about anything. God, I've told you how I saw it, but this could be about anything. This cannot be about a choice. This cannot be about a decision. This could be about a relationship. This could be about a friendship. This could be about a family member. You conflicted, you going through some, should you forgive somebody? Should you not forgive them? Should you call somebody and tell them you forgive them? Should you talk? Should you stop talking? It could be anything. And God wants you to stop it. Make the decision, do what you're going to do about it, and walk the path. It's going to be all right. Again, like my mama say, by and by. I miss my mama. You think I'm funny? You think I'm a mess? Woo! That one right there. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir, baby. It'll be almost 2 years this month. Yep. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave that right there. Some kind of work decision. Some type of work decision, some type of effort. Do you put your effort in something? Do you put your time and effort in something? Should you keep on doing something? Or should you let something go? Should you just walk away from something? It's some type of decision here. Oh, Yeah. I stayed too long on some other thing. On this, your ancestors mad about something. Your ancestors mad. The last thing about this, your ancestors is mad now. Remember the message yesterday when I was telling your answer? Oh, yesterday, one of the messages was telling you about the ancestors was watching. They was observing about the person who wanted to message you. The person that wanted to message you, they ain't done something, because your ancestors is mad now. They ain't done something. Oh, they invaded your privacy. They invaded your privacy. The person that, if you didn't watch the ones yesterday, go watch them. But it was a person that wanted to message you, want to talk to you, and was going to bully their way back in your life some type of way, trying to figure out but they didn't realize that your ancestors was watching them. And they invaded your privacy, and your ancestors is mad now, and they're going to have to pay. They're going to have to pay. Yep. This person really victimized you. And yesterday I told you that your ancestors was observing this person, waiting on this person to cross the line, and today they ain't crossed the line. Yeah. All right. That's just a sidebar that was in the card. All right. So with that being said, I'm really going this time. I'm really going this time. Okay, because I gotta go cook so I can eat. All right, so hype it up. Like, share, subscribe. If this is your message, and you got a gem, or you got something from out of this message, put in the comments that I'm going to trust the process, and I'm going to choose my path today. I'm going to trust the process, and I'm going to choose my path today. If it's not a path, then you're going to say, I'm going to trust the process. If it's a relationship, said, I'm going to choose to open up my heart for this relationship. If it's a work thing, you're trying to make a decision about a work, I am going to make my final choice about my business, or I'm going to make the right, I'm going to believe in the choice that I make for my business. Whatever way you want to do it. All right. So I'm sending my love, and I'm sending my healing to you. Trinity is